Michelle Ganning, Porsche factory driver behind the wheel of that Porsche. There you see them, that pink-coloured machine. Iron Dame, supported by Deborah Meyer.
Cal, guess who's spotting for this car? Jackson Bell.
Yeah.
Jackson Bell.
My 21-year-old son, he's been given the task to bring the dames to the finish. And I'm looking at that race car, I can judge a spotter by the bodywork, and that thing looks to be pristine. So well done, young man.
Under 6 minutes to go. And here comes Tom Blomqvist around the outside. Campbell on the inside. The Acura for Meyer Shank Racing. They'll go side by side. Is Blomqvist far enough ahead? He won't back out now, will he? Or he has to. Campbell won't let him get that second spot.
This is just hurting their lap time and allowing the leader, Nazar, to escape ever further down the road. Nazar is loving life right now.
I asked Felipe Nasr in the lead up to this race, when you brought it home last year, what was that final stint like? What was that final stanza like on the radio? The vibe, the feeling, the communication. And he said it's tense, but we know what to do. You know what's on the line. You've got to stay calm, stay focused, and do what you've been doing all before to just get it to the checkered flag. And now the 32-year-old Brazilian is less than 5 minutes from doing it in consecutive years. What an honor to take it to the line.
You just think about Nazar's career in Formula One, coming to IMSA now, everything he's achieved at the top level of motorsport. And Cal, he's still just 32 years old. He has so much in front of him. And if he can keep this kind of dominant performance up, the sort of decisiveness that he exercised to pass his teammate, bold, brave, a risk taker, but making it work today.
There's the fight. First and second. And we'll give you a time check. You can watch the graphic into the Le Mans chicane. They've only got to do this another 2, maybe 3 times.
Felipe Nasr, he struggled with these new hybrid machines when they debuted back in 2023. But then he got his head around it. The sparkle came back in his eye. And boy, did it showcase itself in their performance.
And I'm sure Blomqvist is desperately looking up the road in front of Nasr and asking his team, when are we going to find traffic again? I'm looking on the tracker map, and I don't know if it's going to happen. I think we'll see the white flag next time by.
Think about some family
2 to go.
And a bittersweet moment in the Vantor family. Because for trying, this race is not over. There may only be a minute and a half to go.
He's a tenth slower through the first sector than Nazar, so Nazar's got the speed through that first sector. Let's see what happens in sector 2 where finishes right on the approach of this Le Mans chicane.
Remember, it was 1.8 seconds last lap. 1.7 is the gap now.
Nazar's got the pace.
The bus stop.
He's got the pace, Townsend. A further 2/10 gap they established in segment 2.
Felipe Nasr out in front. And he's going to get the sign that you're almost home.
White flag.
There it is. One more lap for Porsche Penske Motorsport. One more lap of Daytona International Speedway's road course for Felipe Nasr.
Not much traffic up ahead. Next car on the road is Rexing, the number 77 Porsche. Quite a ways down the stretch.
Folks, after almost 24 hours of racing, 3 of the 4 classes have the top 2 separated by less than 2 seconds. That's what IMSA is all about. That is epic. And that's what modern-day endurance sports car racing is all about.
Unbelievable when you think about all the drama, and if Nasr can hang on here, he will pull this off in the best possible way. Beating your teammates straight up, having to make the anxious decision of how hard to race with your team, Penske, running 1-2. How aggressive can I be? Do I put it all on the line? He did, and it has paid off.
One more blast around the high banks, and he may grab another victory here. What a performance by the whole group.
He reached a massive objective in what most drivers dream of, and that's getting to Formula One. He raced for Sauber.
Here he comes.
A big ride, maybe with Mercedes or Ferrari or Red possible.
There he is.
But that's okay. He's found his natural
He's gonna do it.
sports car racing, driving for Roger Penske and Porsche. And as he did a year ago, Brazil's Felipe Nasr has done it again. And so too has Porsche Penske Motorsport. Felipe Nasr wins the Rolex 24 at Daytona. And the captain continues his global domination of motorsport. IndyCar, NASCAR, sports car, they do it all.
Seb Bourdais, driving the number 8 Tower Motorsports machine, looking for another victory here at Daytona as well.
Here's
Put on
further
his resume.
Bourdais
LVP.
has won in class, he's won overall.
LMP2.
And get this man, another watch. Sebastian Bourdais and Tower Motorsports have done it. John Ferrano, Sebastian Alvarez and Joop van Uytvanck, they do it. How about in GTD Pro? What a fight this has been.
How close do you like it? He's got 1% energy left on board.
Big moment for Ford and Dennis Olsen. The 28-year-old from Norway gets it done. His previous best finish was third. They will win today, and the crew is pumped.
And in GTD, Matt Bell in the AWA Racing Corvette wins that class. Phenomenal, and that was hard fought. There was a lot of banging and pushing and shoving, but they've done it. The AWA Corvette team victorious.